She thought something was awry when her mother called midday when she was watching the kids. But when she heard her worried tone and little Molly weeping, she ran home. The dog did what? Donia DeLuca was devastated when Bailey, her 13-year-old dog, died. Since he was a puppy, the Florida mother of 3 couldn't envision replacing her. But when she saw that 2-year-old German Shepherd House needed a home, she quickly changed her tune. Now all she had to do was convince her husband Adam, who had serious reservations about him. "Are you serious?" "But I couldn't pass up the chance to rescue him," Donia said. Adam was unsure. He felt like he hadn't finished grieving for his previous pet, and friends warned him against getting a fully-grown rescue with young kids. House was an ex-army dog, too. He'd regret not listening. Adam's doubts vanished upon seeing House. He loved the German Shepherd immediately and realized his wife was right. Just adopt him. The children Molly, 7, and Joey, 4, quickly became enamored with the big dog. House is German for house, so he soon felt like they'd made the right decision, which made it difficult to predict the drama ahead. House was a former military dog, so Donia assumed his constant proximity to the kids was normal. The clingy dog would even scout the yard before the kids played. Donia soon discovered the dog's true concern. 2 months later, Donia felt comfortable enough to let House play with the children in the yard while they worked and left them with their grandmother. If you like my videos, don't forget to like or subscribe. Thanks in advance. One afternoon, House seemed suspicious, checking the yard as if someone was watching. Molly was playing on grass. The incident happened in a flash, but Donia's mother said it felt like slow motion. When she answered the phone, Donia had to question everything about the dog she loved as much as her last. She didn't know everything. Donia knew she couldn't get home fast enough to help, but she stood her ground as she tried to understand her mother's frantic explanation. Molly saw the giant hound bounding toward her minutes earlier while gathering House toys, but it was too late. House's attack mode was unstoppable. Molly's grandma glanced out the doorway, sensing something was wrong, and saw a sight he'll never forget. Before she could intervene, it was too late. The massive German Shepherd pinned Molly to the grass. He gasped as she yelled House's name. House glared over Molly. Her grandmother could only watch the dog's next move from across the yard. House turned and Molly tumbled onto her backpack. He did what? Why was he obsessed with the long grass? The dog leapt off Molly and lunged forward, his mouth opening with a flash of white as he struck his target again and again, recoiling after each audible snap. As House shivered, Grandma DeLuca arrived. She had to reach Molly. Grandma DeLuca's mind raced at 1,000,000 miles a minute as she ran. As House snapped. She felt responsible for everything. She should have focused. She shouldn't have left Molly outside. But had they been so overcome by Bailey's loss that they had refused to see what kind of dog he was? She saw it. House bravely defended Molly from a rattlesnake. After realizing the situation, she froze. Molly cautiously backed away from the dangerous reptile. The snake knew what it wanted and moved quickly. Grandma DeLuca only thought of one thing. She grabbed Molly and fled. She examined her thoroughly to ensure she was unharmed. She was surprised the child had no scratches. Grandma DeLuca screamed when they focused on House. Molly escaped the eastern diamondback snake, North America's deadliest. These rattlesnakes have a 30% chance of killing humans with their powerful bodies and long fangs. Although these snakes are not aggressive, this one had a protective House. House died protecting Molly. Would he pay the ultimate price? The snake bit House's paw repeatedly. As the scaly attacker fled, the kids helped House. House needed immediate medical attention, but Molly survived the terrifying situation. Before the venom took effect, Donia and the dog drove to the vet. Blue Pearl Veterinary Partners treated House. Poor dog stumbled due to poor injury. The brave dog received immediate snakebite treatment from vets. After the family arrived, they had to wait. Molly cried as House was treated, hoping he would survive. The veterinarian gave shocking news. He told the family that House had been bitten 3 times by the rattlesnake, resulting in a triple dose of deadly venom. He said dogs usually retreat after the first bite. House defended Molly. Vets gave 9 antivenom drips and a blood transfusion. The DeLuca family faced an unavoidable issue. As House's life hung in the balance, vet bills skyrocketed. They wanted to help the dog who had saved their daughter. They started a GoFundMe account to raise $28,000 for House treatment. Anyone respond? Molly said, "I just want to pet him. Because playing might hurt him." House's vet is optimistic. House GoFundMe campaign surprised the family with its generosity. Adam was overjoyed his dog would recover. His chest stress ball relaxed. The doctor then had to give him the bad news. It was settled. House health would cost. The price would send Adam spiraling. Adam had to find a way to pay his dog's bill. After the doctor told him the cost, he couldn't afford the treatment. Despite his savings, it was too much to pay at once. He brainstormed. He didn't know someone else was looking for the answer. The vet charged $28,000. A ridiculous sum for anyone. He wasn't rich. To make a plan, he had to think fast. He had no plan. However, the solution was being solved right in front of him. House was doing great after a week at the vet. He survived the snake bite but bankrupted his owner. Poor dog had no idea things cost money. Adam was relieved his dog was okay. A strange phone call changed everything. Adam's phone rang just as he thought he'd need a mortgage to pay the vet bills. Despite not answering unknown calls, something felt different. He sensed this call was crucial. But when he answered, he didn't recognize the voice on the other side. He offered to assist Adam. He heard about his dog issues and was glad he recovered. Adam was suspicious. How did this man know so much about him? Then things got stranger. Adam was taken to a new website by the man. Adam trusted the stranger despite knowing better. He obeyed his orders. He kept thinking this was a mistake. His heart raced as he approached the truth. Is he really helping? Adam prayed for the best. Adam reached the website, but he was appalled. House treatment had a GoFundMe. The anonymous caller explained that he had set it up for him after overhearing him speaking to the doctor at the vet. Adam thanked him profusely. He cried when he saw the amount raised. The man who called Adam said the GoFundMe page started slowly but gained traction on social media after someone shared House's story. It was seen worldwide. They gladly donated to the needy pup. With so many people, money quickly became ridiculous. When news of the dog's heroic action spread on social media, the public was so awed by House's fighting spirit that the cash began to pour in. Within just a few days, the campaign had reached a whopping $51,000, almost double the DeLucas' original goal. House had to fight for his own life as he had for Molly's with his family and hundreds of Americans supporting him. Everyone's generosity is allowing him to live, Donier said. I've received donations from Sweden, where I don't know anyone. Crazy. House the hero dog received support, care, and love, and a miracle occurred. House miraculously returned home after 7 days. He received treatment in time, and vets were able to reduce the massive venom he had absorbed. Donier cried. I would almost say it seems miraculous, she told ABC News. We're thrilled. Fans and followers had one question. How was House? House is Donier's Facebook account. We've gotten a lot of requests for updates, so I wanted to reach out, she wrote in 2017. House is thriving. He is happy and healthy with minimal effects. Their wealth was absurd. It escalated fast. They were grateful for the help from sympathetic people all over the globe, but now they were in a predicament. They regretted stealing so much. Given the excess. The DeLucas were richer than ever. Now what? House had $24,000 after paying their bills. They were aided beyond their expectations by strangers. Spending on myself felt wrong. They had to repay the kindness of this money. After paying Howe's veterinary bills, the DeLucas donated the rest to Heidi's Legacy Rescue, where House was adopted, and other local shelters. Donia hopes Howe's story will raise awareness for other needy dogs. She said, "People always want to adopt a puppy because it's a puppy. But adult dogs need homes too, and I hope my story will inspire people to find their own House, who's just as deserving as a puppy. Couldn't we all use a House-like hero dog to guard our homes?" The DeLucas decided to find a way to thank the donors for saving their wonderful dog. They created the social media page for that reason. They didn't expect it to succeed. Donations were now visible worldwide. Their amazing dog's health. The DeLucas were unaware of how much attention their dog would receive. They established it mostly out of obligation. After helping millions, they didn't want to ignore them. After posting a few photos, followers started coming. Their dog was popular. Over the next few months, the social media page exploded. House's touching tale was popular. Even better, many who saw the post were redirected to a link on their page. "If you like me, you should go check out the shelter I came from," the DeLucas cleverly captioned a link on Howe's page. "There are many like me." The link led to Heidi's Legacy Rescue. Thanks to them, many international donors were donating directly to the shelter. Even better, more people were adopting Houses at the shelter. This gave many older dogs a chance. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.